So lately we have been getting into developing film at home, both 120 and 35mm film, and it's a lot of fun, and we're just really getting to learn more about it, but I thought I would share the process that we have been using when doing this. And what's so awesome about this is that when doing this at home, first of all, it's pretty affordable, and secondly, you don't really need a whole lot of stuff to do it. We've been using a changing bag, where you put your hands in and it's dark, using container, this roll. And the tricky thing is, of course, that what you need to do is take this roll apart inside here where you can't see, and then you need to feed it into this little wheel, and then assemble everything and put it in the bag before you put your chemicals in. So what I like to do before actually doing it with the roll of film is to do a practice run. And this is a 35 film that has been sacrificed for this reason. So this is the state that I want to get this film to. In order to do that, I need to first take this apart and then cut it so I get a nice sharp cut, and then do this part, which I'm going to be doing now to practice on inside the bag. Of course, the tricky thing when it's in the bag is that you can't see what's going on. So I'm trying to kind of emulate that out here by just kind of feeling what's going on, like finding my... Okay, so I'm not allowed to look. Okay, I'm gonna try not to look. And... oh, I looked. This just like takes a little practice to get right. It was actually a little bit easier to do it with this film because it's been done a couple times. A brand new film that you pop open is trickier. So you kind of just like spin this after you get it on there correctly. Sometimes this part takes me like a really long time. Okay, but now I got it on here. So after I got it on here, I'm gonna be like, where's my, oh here it is. I'm not looking, so I'm gonna put that in here. Okay, and then I'm gonna put that in here. And then I'm gonna be putting this in there, and okay, now it's protected from the light. So that's what I'm going to do inside the bag now. So I want to make sure I have all my parts prepared inside the bag, because once the bag is opened, forget about actually opening it up again, because then you'll ruin the film. So you can't open it up. I have the baby behind me here. If you can hear him sometimes, I hope it's going to be good, because once I'm in that bag, I can't do anything. Okay, so I just want to make sure I have all my parts. So I have my film. This is 400 Triax film, black and white, and it just has a variety of stuff on it, nothing, no special theme or anything. And I'm only going to do one roll. If you did two, you could put these two together and do two rolls at the same time, but I'm only going to do one. So the way this bag works is that you put everything in it. So I'm going to put the container, this lid, this unit which has been prepared, okay, this black little thingy, okay, I got my film, an opener. This is a good opener. We used another opener before, but it was so much harder to work with. This was a lot easier. So this opener, and then short scissors. So shorter scissors are a lot easier to do the cut, because you have to cut off. It has like this weird little thing, little round thing on the film, and you need to cut it straight. And you kind of need to do that by feel once you're inside the bag. I'm not going to show that because I don't want to like ruin a whole film right now, but I need that as well. Okay, so this has a zipper here. Just going to zip this, and then it has a Velcro, like for an extra layer of protection against the light. Okay, so that's all in the bag right now. And next part, it has like spaces for your arms. So the next thing is that you enter your arms and then do everything in there. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Okay, baby, you better be nice and sleepy and quiet now, because I'm gonna go in the bag, and that's that. No turning back. So first step is finding everything in here. So finding my film. I found the opener and I found the film. Okay, that's open. Now this next step, I have to cut that section off. So I need to find my scissors, and I'm trying not to cut it on the sprocket. I'm trying to cut straight. Okay, trying to roll it on there. See? like I get it on there correctly in the beginning, and then So I just finished, so I'm just taking my arms out, and now I can open this up. Okay, so it's in here now. I closed it, and here you can see, okay, I cut this here. Okay, and here's the empty container. So that definitely took me a little while to do. I had to redo it a couple times because it got stuck. Okay, but now I'm ready for the developing. So in here, got our developers. Okay, so I got a D76. We have a fixer here, so I'm going to be using that as well. So the stock solution was made with 1 gallon of water and then the powder, and then that amount of developer was then split up into 4 bottles. So we're down here now. So I'm going to be diluting this a little bit. I'm going to be using 1 part developer and 2 parts water. Because I'm just following the charts here, and this is for the Triax 400 film. And we have tried kind of using full developer as well as diluting it and doing it for a little bit longer time. And that does seem to be, I don't know, seems to be kind of nicer. So I'm just following the chart here. So I'm going to be doing this for 13 minutes total. And then moving the container every 3 minutes or so for 30 seconds. So let's go into the kitchen and then pour everything in and get started on that. So I'm going to be doing 100 milliliter of the developer. Then I'm going to do 200 milliliter of the water. And just cold water. And now I'm just going to pour this in my container with the film in. The stopwatch. Okay, cool. Let me put that aside. I'm gonna start to move this around. So for like 30 seconds. Of course I started a little bit late, so that's pretty good. That was like 30 seconds. And now once it gets to 3 minutes, I'm gonna do it again. Then it's 6 minutes, 9 minutes, 12 minutes. So I'm just gonna wait a little bit. Okay, that's 3 minutes. Just gonna do this here for another 30 seconds. Coming up on 6 minutes here, 30 seconds of moving. 9 minutes coming up now, and doing another 30 seconds of rotation. Like, I love using the stopwatch, it looks so cool. Makes you feel cooler doing this. 12 and a half minutes. So take the lid off, pour this out, and 30 seconds or so of water. So now I'm gonna do 300 milliliter of fixer. Make sure this is nice and clean. 30 seconds agitation every 3 minutes. That is 6 minutes. Okay, so that's 8.5 minutes now. I'm going to do the last 30 seconds of agitation. That's 9 minutes. Pour this out. I'm going to save this fixer. It's not diluted or anything. Save the fixture. Now I'm just going to rinse this out like 10 times with water. Okay, final steps here. With about 400 milliliter of water. Okay, and then I'm putting in just a little bit of this photo flow. Just a touch. This is supposed to remove the drops on there, so it just kind of cleans it. It's kind of soapy now. I'm just going to get the soapiness off. Okay, so now the film is ready to be removed from the can. And you just hope you did everything right. So hope there's something on here, you know? Did you mess it up completely? Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, there's stuff on here. Oops. Okay, definitely stuff on here. That's what you want to see. Okay. Okay, so now I just hung it here from this light. So I got it like a little, this is the top part, and it's just hanging down to the floor, and it's kind of drying. Okay, so managed to do that. Baby slept through the whole thing. Good job, August. So that's the process that I've used to develop these films. So the next step, of course, is letting this dry and then scanning them and then working with them before printing any shots you may want. But I think I'll save that for another video. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing the process that we use to do this. I think it's rather fascinating, and it's rather fast to do this. Not to mention, it only costs like, I don't know, a few dollars to do a whole bunch of rolls. So it's really affordable once you get the stuff. You don't use many chemicals, and it's just so much fun to see it like develop right in front of your eyes. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye.